Russian volume means there is more than one eyelash extensions in a fan applied to one of the natural eyelashes. 2D, 3D, 4D, 5D, 6D are all Russian volume fans. For example, 2D means there are two eyelashes in a fan applied to one of the natural eyelashes. 3D means there are three eyelashes in a fan applied to one of the natural eyelashes, and so on. To start practicing, you're going to need the following materials:
mini curved tweezers, husky tweezers, medical tape, crystal for the glue, a round sponge, FABU drizzle adhesive, one mascara wand. We also will need eyelashes in 13mm C-curl 0.12, pre-made 3D volume fans in 15mm C-curl. So the first step is exactly the same as we did in our first video. Pick up the eyelashes from the lash strip, dip them in the glue correctly, and apply them on the edge of the practice sponge as close to each other as possible. Once you're done, you're ready for the second part of the exercise. We're going to need 2 strips of our 3D pre-made volume fans. Next, we're going to grab our glue. This is our old packaging, by the way. Make sure to shake it very well, and then we're going to put a little drop on a crystal. As you can see, we already finished half of the sponge with our classics 13mm. Here's how to work with pre-made volume fans. Make sure to pick them up from the base, put them back on the line, and then pick them up closer to the tips. That way they don't fall apart. Dip the base of the fan in the middle of the glue drop, just as you do with individuals. It is very important to take the extension slowly out from the glue, so there is no bubbles or excessive glue on the eyelash. Picking up the eyelashes closer to the tip will also help you to avoid dipping your tweezers in the glue by accident. Now apply the volume fan on one individual isolated eyelash extension. When you apply volume fans on top of the individuals, make sure to leave 1mm gap between the sponge and the extension. In this case, the sponge represents customer's lash line. So we want to make sure that the extension never touches customer's skin. This exercise is great for practicing your isolation skills. Proper isolation is very important. You want to make sure that no lashes get stuck together. If natural lashes get stuck together, it can cause a lot of discomfort, itchiness, and irritation for a customer. We definitely want to avoid that. Here's a tip for you. As a beginner, it would be easier for you to switch from one side to the other side when you lashing. That way, you will allow the glue to cure. It will prevent gluing lashes together. If you noticed, in this video, we're using FABU Foxy tweezers for application. However, as a beginner, you should use FABU Husky tweezers for application. They have a better grip and they will help you to develop your skills faster. Now the next tip is when you pick out one single eyelash, make sure to put your isolation tweezers on the surface. It will help you to keep that steady grip and not to lose the extension that you just isolated. After you finish applying all the extensions, go through all the lashes with the tweezers to check one more time if all the eyelashes have the extensions on top of them and there's none of them glued together. Gently brush them with the mascara wand when you're done. Repeat this exercise as many times as you need to perfect your skills.
Russian volume set is great for customers who love their lashes to look very full, or for customers that don't have a lot of natural lashes and have balding spots at their lash line.